Hey folks, this is Bardic Dragoon. Welcome back to Let's Play Shantae, Risky's Revenge, Director's Cut. When we last left off, we gave some coffee to a couple of zombies in order to find a way to get into the next dungeon. They gave us plastic explosives, which we must affix to the door. I already have the right spell equipped. And hit with a electric spark. So, now that we've blown open the door, let's go explore this dungeon. So, yeah, you might notice a few things different about the status of things right now, and that is because I apparently don't learn from my mistakes. Long story short, I just had to recreate my save file in this. Because, yeah, I think this is the way I'm gonna go, okay. But yeah, so, I mean, it's not all bad in this one. I mean, for one thing, unlike Stars, having to do that, this one, literally, it took me like 2 hours. Plus, it also got me to a situation where I'm likely to get a better ending on this, because I just saved, by doing that 2 hours, shaved a good half hour off of my game time as of the previous episode. Which means we're much better position to get the... I mean, we're going to get one of the 100% endings anyway, but we're probably going to end up getting the 100% ending that also includes the, I think it's between 2 and 4 hours to complete the game, which is awesome, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, as far as the actual dungeon we're playing through here, it's a pretty, actually kind of interesting dungeon. Being that it belongs to the Hypno Baron, I don't know if that necessarily means anything if that belongs to the Hypno Baron. But as you'd expect from someone with a name like Hypno Baron, it's a very puzzle-filled dungeon. By the way, interesting achievement. There's actually an achievement for killing one of those enemies at midnight. It's kind of arbitrary and stupid. But yeah, just to point that out, I'm not going to really go getting that one because we'll kill a bunch of these things, and beyond that, it's just a matter of playing the game at the right time, or you're changing the system playing it on the computer as far as what the time is. Not really much of a challenge, or, well, a lot of the achievements here aren't really much in the way of challenges. Also, another achievement that I ended up getting on the initial attempt I recorded this before I ended up finding that the video completely spazzed out in like the last 5 or 10 minutes for seemingly no reason, is in that room, a room or two ago, we saw there were some skeletons. There was an achievement for killing the same skeletons like 5 or 6 times. Also, another achievement that I ended up getting in that previous recording of this is to beat this level within a certain time limit. I have no clue what that time limit is, but given that the length of the previous video is about 25 minutes, I would guess somewhere around 20 to 25 minutes is probably the sweet spot you're looking for on the time. Okay. Nope, ow. Don't stand on the spikes, that's stupid. There we go. I think first we want to go here. No, we do not. I mean, we do, but not necessarily right now. Because, yeah, as you found in the first one where we saw one of those things, hitting these can result in changing what doors do. That one had 4 different directions that the eyes could point. Or the eye could point. Hey, fine, whatever, I don't care. Pay more attention to my health, I think. Nope, stick the plastic explosive to the door. But yeah, as I was saying... as I was saying... Alright, let's try this again. Let's fail the other. But as I was saying, this dungeon is one that uses a lot of, I guess you could consider them puzzles. Like I said, we saw here, this one, we have to hit it just the right way in order to get to the appropriate rooms, which pretty much the correct answer is what I'm doing there. Have it point downwards. Collect this treasure because, you know, why not? We still got a few things we need to buy. And unfortunately those few things are going to be really, really expensive. Okay. And bump one. Okay, there we go. That allows us to get the key that we need then when we point the eye upwards. This room. There we go. You know what? Forget this. There we go. I don't care. Anyway, the next puzzle that we in that room right is die. The way that one works, you have each of the two statues can have its eye open or closed. And depending on whether the eye is open or closed, basically there's certain rooms that will go to if both eyes are open, and certain rooms will go to if both eyes are closed. And there's two doors, the one that you saw me go into, which that one can lead to, I think it's its eyes closed, but it can lead to a room with a lot of treasure in there, which is really nice. Okay, so now that we're back here, let's just ignore the skeletons and the pots. None of them have terribly good treasure in them. By the way, yes, the pipe ball can hit the eyes and open and close them too. It's a bit obnoxious because you'll end up doing things you didn't mean to do by accident. But yes, with both eyes closed, leads us to a whole bunch of treasure. Which of course is good because, like I said, we've got a few more things we've got to buy. I think we need to pick up some more magic gem to be able to buy some of them. But we've got a few things that we need to buy. And if I remember correctly, the one is both eyes closed in this door. Yeah, this seems alright. There we go. Nope, okay, I hit it backwards. I know we don't want both eyes open on this door. Yeah, the skeletons really aren't worth fighting. For one thing, they do a lot of damage, and they don't actually drop anything. Okay, let's see if I can... Yes, okay. I'm not doing so hot, am I? There we go. It has a key. And actually another interesting thing, because I'll show briefly the both doors or both eyes closed room in the other, or in that hall, on the other side of that hallway. But basically, the way it works is it'll basically, until you change things, so in this case, open both eyes or close both eyes, it will keep the same type of door. Or not. Whatever. Let's go in here then. This is what we need to do anyway. Open the door. Open. There we go. By the way, there were a lot of save points in this in this place for some reason. By the way, yeah, moving platform, there, forgot about that. You gotta wait for the eye to point in the right direction before you jump on it. As the panel will start moving in the direction the eye is pointing when you jump on it, and pretty much never stop until it hits the wall and explodes. For this one, there are 6 different rooms you can get to. There's one for the eyes pointing in opposite directions vertically, one for them pointing opposite directions horizontally, and then one for each one pointing. And yeah, I goofed that one up. There we go. This is the configuration I think we wanted. No, this is not the configuration we wanted. We will want it later, but it's not the one we're looking for. Okay, let's try this again. Does this have the same room, or is it? Nope, okay, that's right. And yeah, Jar of Magic Jam. So I got another one of those Jars of Magic Jam, because we're stockpiling those for a rainy day, I guess. Okay. Okay, we want to fall all the way down to the bottom. Did not want that. There we go. So what we need to do is in each of them have the eyes staring each of the directions, and in each of those directions there's going to be a key. And we basically need to grab each of those keys and then take it into the door you saw. Or do we take it to that door? I forget. Basically, we need to use the 4 keys to unlock something, to unlock 4 doors that will take us to the room we need to in order to see the pattern for those 4 doors we saw earlier. So that way we can basically get out of here and or move on our way. Next, the left chamber. Oh yeah, it's left. And yeah, all these rooms like to use these little floating eyeball platforms for some reason. Which isn't really bad. I mean, they're not hard to deal with. I mean, they kind of pull the normal moving platform kind of shenanigans. But not anything too elaborate. So 2 keys, and why look all that work traveling through the platform? Okay, so now the up door. Which is, of course, another room involving these stupid platforms. Is she using the floor like a bongo drum there or something? Nope. Okay. Down, left, up. Down, left, up. Up. Stupid thing. Face this way, down, left. Nope. Timing sucks. Down, left, up. There we go. Yeah, that was stupid. Okay, there we go. Let's try this again. And, of course, that little failure was right before the end, where we got a key! We always get keys. Keys are, well... And I think this is the quickest way down... Yep, there we go. And finally, the right door. Which is not the right door to proceed, just the door with the eyes facing to the right, of course. Go. Okay. Yep, and right. Crouch, and there we go. Got a key. And seppuku! Okay. And was it this one? Yes, this is the one we wanted, okay. Where we use each of the 4 keys in succession. We can enter rooms with lots of money. But most importantly, at the end of all of those rooms... Well, other than lots of money, which is rather nice. But at the end of those 4 rooms... There's this. Down, up, down... Right. Okay, now I have to go back to all of these. Is that the last one? One more, okay. Actually, if I pay attention to the number of pedestals, that would probably tip me off, eh? There we go. Go. And into this next room. Where we find another dance fountain, or magic fountain, or whatever the heck these things are called. Where we learn, oh, as always, a new dance. The dance that we've learned is the mermaid dance. Which allows us to do this. I mean, we could always do all 3 stages. Now we can do this. Which allows us to swim around underwater. At this point we can't do much of anything, but much like the elephant and the monkey, there is an upgrade to this that does allow us to attack underwater. Which is something we're going to need to come back here once we have, but all in due time. All being. Now that we've got this, let's go backwards to the dungeon. Whee! In order to get all the way back to the beginning, I think this is where we need to go. No. Ah. Okay, both eyes open. Let's take this to this. Actually, we don't need to grab that. And step 2. Elephant, break blocks. Go through a door. To part 3. But yeah, can't belly dance in water. We've got to first turn into a mermaid on land, and then into the water. Ah, God. We had to get the bottom to get the jaw of a skull for some reason. Actually, that's the jaw of the skull is the part of the final key we're going to need. You saw there was a door we passed that had a skull symbol above it. That door needs to be unlocked. Nope, wrong dance. That door needs to be unlocked by assembling a skull, using the jaw and then the head cavity, I guess you can call it. Dance in water. Nope, okay, we cannot. Interesting to know. Okay. But yeah, and then the actual brain cavity, or whatever you want to call it, part of the skull. The monkey bullet is awesome, by the way. Can I just say that? And in order to do that, we have to fall all the way down. Enter. And over here. And yeah, that's the door I'm talking about, but we don't have the brain cavity part of the skull yet. To do that, we need to come back through here. And here as well. There's also one thing with this dungeon, we have to do a lot of backtracking. One, two, three. There we go. Takes us to this room, which of course has water, meaning that we need to dance and then swim. And then fall. And that gives us the top half of the skull. And then we fall again, before finally entering a door, and we come back through the same door, except it's not the same door because now we're somewhere completely different. This place is weird. Yeah, I should have known that wouldn't work. Oh well. Yeah, slowing down and paying attention to what you're doing rather than just trying to rush through stuff is usually the better way to do it in these kind of games. But I just want to be done with this. Because it will give us all 3 magic seals. And now with the skull parts, here. And face the Hypno Baron. And yeah, it's pretty much this boss fight. He teleports around and then uses different attacks. And yeah, it's not really much of a boss fight. But I do like the fact that you have to hit that skull to actually win. I don't know why, it's just a little extra amusing detail. But with that, we now have all 3 magic seals. It means Risky Boots doesn't have them, which means we win the game. Not really, there's still more to it. So we should go back to Mimic's workshop. But first, I think this has been going on for long enough for a video, so let's go ahead and save our game. Tune in next time where we are going to do... Oh, I don't know, I guess we'll turn this magic seals over to Mimic. Until then, as always, later folks. What about end recording?